Good morning, welcome to a weekend vlog. I am in need of a bit of a reset, a bit of a focus. So I thought I would vlog my way through the weekend and share what I'm eating and what we're up to. I hope you are all really well. If this is the first time that you've seen me, hello, welcome. My name is Leanne. I am a mum of 2 boys and I'm on the Slimming Well plan. I've been a member for 31 weeks and I've lost 4 stone, 4 pounds so far. I'll pop that on the screen in pounds if you don't work in stones. So yeah, today is Saturday. It's currently 9:15 in the morning. It's the 7th of October, I think. It's beautiful weather here. We have had a really warm week here. It's been around 18 degrees. We've not really seen rain. And yeah, it's been really lovely. Bit of a sort of last blast of summer, I think. So yeah, it's really sunny today. I am taking the boys to their athletics class this morning. That starts at 10 for an hour. And I then need to fit lunch in and just work out what the plan is for dinner. And then I'm going to meet my lovely friend. I've been friends with her for so long. We used to work together in 1998. And yes, so I'm going to meet her for a couple of hours. We'll go and have a coffee or something, meeting her at the Seafront. Tonight is our family night. We have sweets and we watch the TV, usually The Masked Dancer. And my boys have just suddenly got into, is it Ninja Warrior UK or something? So that's on before The Masked Dancer. So yeah, we have a bit of a TV night, which is really nice. I remember when I was a kid, like having a bit of catchphrase and what else was on? I can't remember. It was Bullseye. There was Strike It Lucky. Oh, Blind Date. There was all of these things. And it used to be a bit of a thing that was always on at the weekend. So yeah, we are going to do that tonight. And yes, it's a bit of a sociable weekend this weekend, actually. Now, in terms of eating, I'll be honest with you, yesterday was a write-off. I really didn't do very well yesterday. So basically, I was 100% all day and then got to about 4 o'clock when the kids were home from school and I just started to pick. Now, I haven't been feeling very good this week. I did explain about that in my weigh-in update. And it's just really, I think, hormone related and cycle related. So yeah, I wasn't feeling great. Anyway, I started picking and then I didn't want my evening meal. So I made tuna and pasta for the others and I didn't have an evening meal. So I just kind of picked my way through. Then I dropped my eldest son at Beavers and I went to return some parcels to Next. And I popped into Marks and Spencer's because I literally just wanted to stock up on the noodles. If you've been following me for a while, you know I love their chili noodles and they're sin-free and we'd run out completely. So I literally just popped in to get those and I did pick up some tea cakes, just the little marshmallow ones. And yeah, that was ridiculous. That was a ridiculous idea. I have had a few when I got home, but then I have put them away now. I've tucked them out of sight. So yeah, I did skip my evening meal. So in terms of calories, I probably wasn't far off my daily intake, but in terms of the nutrition in the food that I ate was virtually 0. So I'm coming to the end of my cycle now. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I have got a bit of a headache this morning, but I've had a bath and put my face on and I am feeling a little bit better. So I'm determined to reset. I've made a coffee this morning in my new latte mugs. I'm still loving these. I bought these last week. They're from Next, the Malvern range, and I absolutely love them. They're such a good size and you can fit your whole hand in the mug, which is real important to me. I love that. So yeah, I've made a coffee. I've used some milk from my Healthy Extra A allowance. I have whole milk. You can have 200 mils of that. If you want semi-skimmed milk, it's 250, and I think skimmed milk is 300. Then you've got all these like in-between milks and stuff, haven't you? But I don't actually know what the allowances are for those. I know in our Slimming Well group, we have like, is it Bob milk or something? It's like in between skimmed and semi-skimmed or something. That was quite nice, but I'm not sure what the limits are on that. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So yeah, I'm going to drink my coffee. I don't actually, I'm not very hungry. I don't think I'm going to eat before athletics. I think I'm going to wait until I get home and then have something a bit more substantial before I go and meet my friend. So I'll share it with you as I go anyway. And yeah, let's get back on track this weekend. So it's now 20 to 12 and I'm really quite hungry. I'm going to make like a bit of a brunch. So I've got two, of these sausage patties left. These are frozen ones. They're from the Iceland range. So you can get them from Iceland or Food Warehouse and they are sin-free. So I think I'll have one and then I'll do one for my husband as well. And then I'm going to do an omelette and just pop the patty in the omelette, I think, and some beans. So yeah, I don't think I've got anything speed that I can have that sort of goes with it. I will have a check, but yeah, I'll put all this together and then I will show you when it's done. So I've just had brunch. That was really delicious. So I had a omelette with 2 medium eggs, and then I fried off the sausage patties and I put a patty in each omelette whilst it was in the pan and then flipped it over. On my husband's, I added a slice of the the Aldi version of the cheese slices. You can have those as healthy extra A choice. And if I wasn't going out today to meet my friend, I would have done that to mine. But because I'm going out, I know I'm going to have extra milk. So I didn't have cheese slices with mine, but my husband did, and it looked delicious. And then I put the beans on the side for his. With mine, I put some beans inside my omelette on top of the patty and some beans on top of the omelette once I'd folded it over. It was just so, so tasty. I'm now going to have one of these Brooklyn Light yogurts, coconut and vanilla flavour, because I fancy something sweet and I just want to be really full and satisfied when I'm out today. I just don't want to feel hungry because I just want to keep on track. So this is one sin. So brunch was sin-free. The patty is free, the eggs are free, and the beans are free. So I get there's no speed. So ideally on Slimming World, you would have some speed food, which is quite a lot of vegetables choices and quite a lot of fruit choices. And you'd fill at least a third of your plate with those to essentially cut the calories in your meal so that you don't pile your plate with the sort of carby and protein stuff. But with a meal like that, you can't add speed. You don't want to add speed for the sake of it. So if speed doesn't naturally go with your meal, then don't worry about it. And that's what I'm doing today. So mine was free. This is one sin. So I'm on one sin for the day. So yeah, I'm going to eat this now and then I'm going to get ready and go to meet my friend at the Seafront. Hey, so we are home now. It is 25 to 5. We've had such a lovely afternoon. So I went to the Seafront to meet my lovely friend and we went to a really nice coffee shop on the Seafront. And I just got an Americano with some milk on the side. And I think that was semi-skimmed. So that will nicely slot into my healthy extra A. And then I also had a bottle of sugar-free Sprite in another part of the Seafront. So yeah, we definitely made the most of sitting down, catching up and not doing very much exercise. She's probably watching this video, I reckon. So she'll probably be laughing when I say we literally sat down for a few hours and didn't really move. But yeah, my kids came as well and my husband, and they went off to the playground and had a fun time on there while I was catching up with my friend. And then we've just come home. We called at the Co-op on the way home because I needed a cauliflower for dinner. My little boy said, can we have, he calls it sausage pasta. So it's my chorizo pasta, which I'm going to make for dinner tonight. And I fancied a cauliflower because I want to cut back on the pasta that I eat. So yeah, I wanted to bulk up on vegetables. And yes, I've got cauliflower to roast because I've got to put the oven on anyway, because my 7-year-old always has chips on a Saturday night. It's his thing on a Saturday. So yeah, that's where we're at. I've just poured a G&T. This is actually a fake G&T. It's 50 mils of the Clean Co gin alternative. It's the pink one. And that's 50 mil, which is half a sin. And then I found some Slimline tonic in the fridge from M&S. So I don't know how long it's been in the fridge, because I didn't even know I had it. And so it's a half a sin non-alcoholic G&T. Cheers. So yeah, I'm actually really hungry. It's like I said, it's nearly 4:45. I'm really hungry. So yeah, I thought I would just have a few sips of my drink the kids have grabbed some crisps out of the cupboard, so they're sort of tied over now. And I think I just need to crack on with dinner. And yeah, so I'm going to have another one of these, I think. But I think I might have it when we're watching telly. So yeah, happy Saturday night. So when I'm making my chorizo pasta, I start off by frying off some diced up onion. And I just fry that off in some fry light. And then I've just added a little splodge of this chopped chilli. This is from Aldi. A really small little splodge in there. And then I'll just add a little dash of balsamic vinegar. I actually don't have very much left, but I'll add a little dash of that to the onions as well. And that just adds a really nice flavour, and it starts to like caramelise the onions. And then I will go in with the rest of my ingredients. So I've just gone in with the balsamic vinegar, and then what happens is it just starts to like caramelise the onions. It really adds a nice flavour. And then I'll just keep that going for a couple of minutes, and then I will add in some diced up red pepper, and then I measure out 50 grams of this Tesco diced frozen chorizo. Obviously you can use whatever chorizo you like to use. This is just what I choose to use. And so I put 50 grams in this bowl, and then I'll just add that straight to the onions and peppers. So this has been cooking now for a good few minutes. So next I'm going to add some frozen peas, some smoked paprika, and I really do add quite a lot of the smoked paprika. I would say about a good 2 tablespoons, I reckon. Then I mix in some chopped tomatoes and some stock. You can use whatever stock you like, but today we're using chicken stock. And you add quite a decent amount of stock in there, and then as it just simmers away, it thickens up. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that now whilst I'm cooking the pasta and the vegetables. So what usually happens is it starts to thicken up too much, which it did do. So I just carry on adding water to thin it out, and then it thickens up again. And then, yeah, when the pasta's cooked, you could just get it to the right consistency for you. But I think this is about the right consistency for me. And then I just add the pasta straight into the mixture. And here we are with the pasta all stirred through. This goes a really, really long way. It will do lunches. It won't just do a meal tonight. So yeah, I'll show you when it's all plated up. So Slimming World suggest doing 1/3 of your plate speed food, which is most vegetables, and then that then naturally restricts the amount of the other food you can fit on your plate. I tend to do it a bit differently. So I tend to do about 2/3 of my plate speed food, and then the rest the free food. So the chorizo pasta is 2 sins because it's 6 sins of chorizo. Everything else in it was either speed or free. But the chorizo obviously had the sins, but to be honest, I've definitely not got a 2 sin portion. But yeah, I count 2 sins because it's between 3 of us. So yeah, I've naturally limited the amount of the pasta that I can fit on my plate because I have got green beans and cauliflower, which I just roast plain. I don't put anything on it. I just put it in the oven with a bit of fry light. And that just means overall I'm consuming less calories, but I'm still really super full. I have got a little tiny bit of salt on my vegetables as well. So I've just got the leftover pasta in this B&M container. I really love these containers. They're made of glass and you can put them in the oven, freezer, microwaves. They're really, really good. And then I'm just making up a sweet bowl for our TV night. So I've got a few jelly tots and a few fruit pastels in there. Got some rainbow belts and some cola lancers, and then some cola bottles. These are all from Aldi. And 25 grams of these sweets are 4.5 sins on Slimming World. And these ones are sinned slightly differently. And I think the fruit pastels are 1 sin each. But anyway, yeah, I know that 25 grams of any of these ones is 4.5 sins. And I've just popped them, actually. I'll just show you. This is my Malvern set of dip bowls that I bought. It's actually all joined up in one, as you can probably tell. So yeah, that matches my latte mugs that I bought from Next. I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, I'm just going to go and set the room up for our TV night. So we are halfway through our Masked Singer family evening, and I haven't actually had any sweets, which is good, but I am gonna have a coffee and a snack. So this is a decaf coffee from my Tassimo machine. It's a Kenko decaf Americano, which I've just added some whole milk from my Healthy Extra A allowance. And then I'm gonna have 2 of these Skinny Crunch light bars. I got these from Tesco's. I think you can get them from definitely Asda, and these are 2 bars for a Healthy Extra B choice, or 3 sins each. I haven't had my Healthy Extra B today, so I'm going to have 2 of these bars. These are so tasty. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these. I'm definitely going to have to get some more of these. So yeah, I think for now that is all I'm going to have, but I may have some fruit as well, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy this and carry on with the TV. So that's our family evening over. It's now nearly 8:30. My husband's trying to get the boys to bed now, and I'm going to have an apple. I don't normally snack in the evening, but on a Saturday I do quite often snack, and yeah, so I've obviously had my Skinny Crunch bars about an hour ago, and now I'm going to have an apple, and that will be me done for the night. So yeah, that's everything I've eaten today, and I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. Good morning. Well, actually it's afternoon on Sunday. It's 12:05, and I have just been really busy this morning. I've just been doing some housework, changed our bed, and just dusted our bedroom and the landing. And yeah, it's just been a really it's been a slow morning, but a busy morning. And yeah, just doing some washing, trying to get ready for school tomorrow. Got the boys doing their schoolwork, and my oldest practicing his spellings for his test tomorrow. So yeah, I have just had my first meal of the day. I had such a debate with myself about what to have because I'm not very well prepared today. I need to do some food shopping, which I'm going to do tomorrow in Aldi, I think. So I'm just getting by today, and yeah, so these are the hardest days for me, where I'm not prepped. I don't have an abundance of choices. I could easily feed myself out of the cupboard, but when it comes to feeding the whole family, it's a different story. So yeah, today is going to be a challenge. But anyway, I just had a late breakfast / lunch. I had 2 chocolate Weetabix. They are a Healthy Extra B choice. I topped that with a Aldi protein vanilla flavour yogurt for 1.5 sins. Then a selection of fruit. So I just had some raspberries, blueberries, blackberries and banana. And those blackberries from Aldi at the moment are so delicious. They are massive and really tasty. And a drizzle of the Sweet Freedom light syrup for 1/2 sin, because that is 1/2 sin for a teaspoon. And yeah, thankfully I feel really full. I was a bit worried that I wasn't going to do the job, because it's 12:05 now. We're leaving home in about 15 minutes to go to a play park to meet my sister-in-law with my niece and nephew. It's really lovely because my niece and nephew are the same age as my boys. So our 2 oldest are both 7. They're actually 12 weeks apart. And then our 2 little ones, well, hers is now 6, my nephew's now 6, and then mine is 5. So they're all really, really close in age, and they all get along so, so well. In fact, they're all coming over for a sleepover next week. So it's going to be a hectic night, that one, but fun. So yeah, we're going to go do that. And then I'm going to dash off because I'm meeting a friend who I never see in a local pub. And I plan to just have sparkling water. I'm going to take my little mini bottle of squash in my handbag and probably just add some of that. And then I'm meeting them at 2:30. So I'll leave the boys and my husband at the play park with my sister-in-law, and then I'll dash off for a bit. I won't be there long. I'm just going to stay for like an hour or so. And then, yeah, I'll come home and try and navigate my way through dinner, because I haven't got anything obvious in. Annoyingly, I've got some minced beef in the freezer that I got from Tesco's last week, and I just forgot about it. So I could have defrosted that, and that would have solved the problem. But yeah, I just haven't given myself enough time to do that and sort it out. So yeah, I need to navigate my way through the day. Obviously, I've got to get the boys all sorted for school tomorrow. They need their baths, hair wash. yeah, just get the school bags done, reading books and all of that lovely stuff to do. So I will catch up with you again probably when it's dinner time. Good evening. Well, that wasn't much of a Sunday vlog. I ended up out all afternoon, got home at 5 o'clock. And yeah, it was a bit of a race against time really to get everything sorted. We're not normally out very late on a Sunday because we have, you know what it's like when you need to get everything ready for Monday, and then we need to get everything ready for the kids to go back to school and get their baths done. And we just have this sort of Sunday routine really. And yeah, it went a little bit to pot today, but it was fun. It was a great afternoon actually. We went to meet my sister-in-law and my niece and nephew. And then I dashed off to our local pub and we sat in the pub garden. I got a sparkling water and I just popped a little bit of squash in there from my sugar-free handbag squash. And yeah, sat there for a couple of hours with my friends just catching up. It's really nice because I had been feeling recently like I've just had no time at all to do anything. And so this weekend it's been really lovely to have some time with my friends. And yeah, the kids stayed out and played with their cousins for the couple of hours that I was gone, and then we all met up at home. The boys had a bath, and then I had the job of finding something for dinner. So basically everyone had something different for dinner tonight. All of us had something different. I just didn't know what to do, so I basically emptied the freezer. I don't have a lot in either of my freezers. In fact, I do need to bulk it out with some bits because I know it's more energy efficient to fill it up, and my freezers are really empty. So anyway, I found 2 Slimming World burgers, so I cooked those up. My 4-year-old, 5-year-old had one and I had the other. So I had mine with some of the chili noodles from Marks and Spencer's. I rave about these all the time. They're so easy. You just pop them in boiling water for 5 minutes and they're cooked. You don't even need to like cook them. That you just put them in the boiling water and just take it off the heat and just leave it for 5 minutes. So I had some chili noodles, a burger, and the burgers are sin-free. They're the ones from Iceland. And then a massive salad, which was just using up what we had in the fridge. So I had some red pepper, red onion, tomatoes, cucumber, then some peas. We had a very small amount of peas left, so I cooked those up, and some frozen green beans, and that was dinner. Oh, and I had some of the sliced gherkins and picante peppers out of the jar. And yeah, we just put it all together out of the freezer. My 7-year-old had a chicken burger. I found some Warburton's white rolls in the freezer, so I defrosted 3 of those for the others. And yeah, we just made do tonight, and it worked. And yeah, it was really, really tasty actually. It's really filled me up. And that's all I've eaten today, and I feel fine with it. I don't feel hungry, and I was so busy this afternoon I didn't feel hungry. So yeah, it's been a really good weekend actually. I'm really pleased with how it's gone. I feel like I'm back on track. I feel motivated. I'm feeling better in myself. I'm having a bit of an outbreak with my skin at the moment. Nothing major, just a couple of awkward sort of second heads appearing. But yeah, so I feel like I can tackle, now I've got through the weekend 100%. I think I've only had like 2 sins today as well. And yeah, I feel like I can now sort of tackle the week ahead, you know. If you get a 100% weekend under your belt, always makes you feel better, I think. So yeah, that's it. That's my weekend vlog of food. So I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend. I hope you're all keeping really well, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.